it all started with the idea, I think the phrase creative gaming was kind of the words that we use. And I don't know, I mean, so we've worked on 2 projects now. So with Little Big Planet, it very much was a meeting of a bunch of great minds together, of like Mark and Alex and Dave and Kareem, who are all sort of more creative directors. I'm the studio director, and they're like art, design, and tech. And they had all been working together for a long time, and they had a lot of unrealized kind of passions that they wanted to bring into a game. And for Mark, it was that he was part of the Commodore 64 generation, and so his whole path of working in video games came from making games on the Commodore 64. And so he wanted to kind of give that back in some way. And with Alex, it was he could sense that the zeitgeist of social networking was about to happen and that we could be a big part of that. And Dave was his love of physics and crafting. And with Kareem, it's just he's an incredible artist, and so we wanted to bring all that together. And so there wasn't a specific, like, let's go make a platform game. It was more, we need to make something which is about giving people the tools to be able to go off and make games. And a platformer and a 2.5D platformer is a very nice entry point for a lot of people. And also for us, because we hadn't made one of those before. So it was also one that we felt like that was a good starting point for us. And the physics engine that Dave had written was just a really beautiful 2D physics engine. And it felt that was that was the starting point for it. So sort of everything kind of came from there. The genre of game came after the idea of making something about creative gaming. And then with Tearaway, we've moved away from the sort of 2.5D, and we've gone 3D, and we've moved a little bit away from UGC, but it's still about creativity, and it's still about the fact that I think as people at The Molecule, we all are creative people, and we believe that the world is inhabited by creative people, and that everyone is creative, and that sometimes you don't know that until you actually are given a chance to try something or do something. And people get so scared of drawing a picture or making a crown out of paper, but when they do it, they realize, oh, I could do that. And we love that. We love the idea of people kind of becoming more creative as they play games. So that's really the kind of area that we want to keep going. And the game that we put on, the sort of tech update we did for the PS4 announcement, kind of shows that part of the direction that our third project is going. And that is, again, very much about creativity and people making things.